Get D-space double OM run. I'm telling you, some feels a little awry. A little awry today. Some feels a little awry. Something feels awry. Is anyone else feeling like either toasted bread? Something just feels awry. I can't place it. All right, we got one though. We got one. No matter what, one was got. So in case you guys are brand new, we always start our Tarkov with a D-space double OM run emulating. I'm telling you, we're scraping bottom of the barrel. So when I see this stuff, it makes me want to stay and loot. Someone's up here. Hold on, I'm trying to D-space double OM this thing, but I'm thinking about rye bread. And why does rye bread have seeds in it? And no other breads have seed in it. There's fennel seed in rye bread. If you don't know about it, gotta do it. All right. Did we earn a new gun? I'll tell you what we did earn. Doom 2. We got a Jackie and a Yeezy. We violated id Software rules. We got him though, boys. Oh. That was a shootout between us and Peter Baelish. That was a good, maybe the single greatest shootout we've had in a Doom run. There was just an exchange. We did not get to Zach Morris today, though. We could get to Zach Morris, theoretically. But nonetheless, I'll tell you what, that's like probably, that's like the median Doom run that you want. You know, that's like the median. You don't want too much steak. You don't want little strip steak. You want the whole kit and caboodle. It's gonna get you on the back end. Speaking of getting us on the back end, we're going all in. Round 1, exclamation point overall. Playoffs are looking a little bleak right now. So we're going all in. I mean, if you can't see our character, basically what we did is we took all of our apparel and just pumped it up with an air pump. We've got stacks upon stacks upon stacks. We got an M4 Lambo edition. We're not easing in. This is the best way I could say. We're not easing into Monday. Here's what's going on. The 2009 Ford Escape is going down the freeway 85,000 miles an hour. There's no one driving it. We jumped off the viaduct, slid in through the passenger window. We're not revving the car up today. We're hitting the ground running. We do need to get a Mosin. We don't currently have a Mosin. We got to go out and get one. Yo, I didn't see the restaurant. What was the restaurant? I mean, this is as close to a mortgage run as you can get. 10-7 offsuit, go all in. What's our overall record, by the way? We didn't respect Mosin. I'm outwardly saying we're going to respect Mosin Monday today. We just need a little time. We need a little time to run our sets.
And then say that the coaches said he was scared? That ain't true! And then to say that we made that decision because Donovan Woods, because he threatened to transfer, that's not true! So get your facts straight.
Coach, I'm trying. Coach, I'm trying to get our facts straight, all right? We know it's Mosin Monday. We're not afraid. So here's our loadout here real quick. And we have MA56A1 ammo. DJ Speed, thank you for the 5 months. Says, yeah, yeet. Can we get some dang yeet? Spam the chat. And Ower, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate it, guys. Super excited, man. It's, I don't, it felt like it's been like a week since we last had a show. I bought expensive ammo. I thought this was expensive ammo. Why does it feels like it's been a week. Why does it feel like it's been a week since the last show? Does anyone else feel that way? M995 is the way to go. Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna win this run. Come back, re-up. Friday was truncated because you weren't dialed last time. Why was Friday truncated, Josh Visor? I have the memory of a young squirrel. Because the Super Bowl felt like 13 hours. I'll tell you what. I appreciate a good defensive battle. It does make for a little resident sleep over Super Bowl. But I'm okay with that. We will get... The Mosin will come out on Monday. You had a Thursday show that filled up your Tarky pocket. Did we have a... what did we do on Friday? We played Mario and what else? Did I consult with the Pats and their play calling? I mean, they had their sets run on defense. Yo, you're hooked on Magic Arena. That's kind of like that floating thing in my back pocket that I know is there. But shouldn't pull it out of the pocket. Get some Tarky on Friday. The Pats defense was pretty impressive. But I'll tell you what, the interesting thing is, I don't know if you guys watched the Wyoming series or not. The Rams offense is like our offense. Kind of. I will tell you guys this. I saw the biggest clickbait of my entire life today. I posted it on Instagram. Like, I'm just telling you right now, you will never see a bigger clickbait in your entire life. I will actually want to get to a safe place in Tarkov, and then I'm gonna actually pull it up for you. I don't want to spoil it. I just want to show it to you. I mean, it's blatant from a news publication, not, you know, like YouTube videos and stuff. Hey, like I understand, but a news publication getting dubbed the 2019 clickbait title of the year. All right, let's get in here. Let's loot. I shouldn't be alt-tabbing in the middle of a very important run, but I'm telling you, that's how important this clickbait was. Manis. I think we got about 100,000 ruples. All right, you know, let's take a vote in chat. Ooh. Should we, after we loot this other safe, should we alt-tab and show the clickbait or wait until after the run? Y for alt-tab, N for after the run. You guys make the call. N, so much N. Keep in mind, we've got our best gear on right now as well. Like, it doesn't get any better than this gear. Alright, yes, one with 56% of the vote. Well. Alright, give me a second here. I'm going to alt-tab. I put a lot on it, so I hope it's not, like, overly gassed up, but let me show you this. Biggest clickbait of my entire life. You guys ready for it? Coach Bill Belichick won the Super Bowl. Says Lions showed us how to win the Super Bowl. The 2019 clickbait award of the year goes to the Detroit Free Press. Congratulations. Let me just brief you on something. The Patriots have won 8,000 Super Bowls. The Detroit Lions, 0. It's a false statement. Let's press forward here. All right, let's press here. I saw that. Like, here's my thoughts on clickbait, not that you asked. But, like, I get it, you know? Like, you got to be creative to find a way to get people to click on something. I'm all for that as long as it somewhat lines up. You know what I mean? Like, give me like a shred of what you're saying in the clickbait. Just give me a shred of it. I know you don't have to deliver the whole tomato. Just give me like a little slice. But that's like, I mean, he says in the video what he says. He says that they watched a Lions tape to help them learn how to shut down the Rams running game. Something to that effect. I mean, in a weird way, I can't really hate. Like, I kind of respect it in a weird way. But it's the most blatant thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, like just keep your hash browns, you know? Keep your hash browns. Let me substitute with tomato slices. But don't come out and tell me these tomato slices taste exactly like the greasiest hash browns you've ever had in your life. Yo, Tob Nasty, I appreciate it, man. Welcome to the show. But, like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like... It's more like... It's less about being clickbaity and more about finding a way to be even more offended as a Lions fan. Like, just... You want to offend a Lions fan? Send them that. We're out here trying to win a single ball game. And yet we have the keys to the Super Bowl. Oh, Tob Nasty. What did I say? Tob Nasty? Alright, Tob, I got you. Anyway, but not like that. Anyway, but not like this. Alright, we got to dial here. We got to go from 0 to 100. Come on, come on. Can't mess around here too long. Listen to this gun. Ex Machina. What is this gun? Ex Machina. I'm very excited. I feel like I can get back into the NBA once the trade deadline's over.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Yo, someone was running up on us. Yo, whoever just used the exclamation point humble link, thank you so much for supporting the show and getting yourself some good games in the process. That's the only affiliate deal that we have. It's a product I've used since 2013. And it's good stuff if you're looking to buy games. You did miss the Doom run. Alright, is it worth it? We don't have a ton of meds. So I'm not going to go in there. Yo, Dan, how can I turn this off so I can study? The question is, Tobe, what do you have to study? This is a good way to get bopped out here, man. In these windy, rainy conditions. Your guard's down a little bit. Yo, Straight Ninja, what's good? You have an A&P practical. A&P is a former, like, grocery store. What's A&P stand for? How we doing? Probably reload this. Let's go. Yo, Gage Malamute. Yo, we got a lot of... Today's chain day. It's chain month. Can we get some dang chain spam in the chat for Gage Malamute? Thank you so much for the 6 months acquiescence donning the sterling silver chain. Dipped in 999 karat white gold. I gotta get a chain button on the meme deck. Thank you so much. A lot of 6 monthers today. They all as a great recruiting class. 6 months ago, what was 6 months ago? February, January, December, November, October, September. Great recruiting class. A lot of legendary community members back then. How many red shirts do I own? I'd probably say on this particular style, the over-under somewhere around 3. I think I have 3 to 5 of the ones that I actually wear. Now, I think gifts have been around longer than 6 months. Don't quote me on that, though. It's because there was a $1 sub promo. Yo. Twitch doing the DAE deep meta. Yo, Darkstep, have a good one. Alright, should we go to Scav Island, or is that too risque? I think we're gonna go full. Do you guys feel wet? I feel like rained on right now. Yo, Kark, what's going on with the pretzel? Yo, Gage Malamute, I appreciate that. Can someone hit exclamation point overall? I have no idea what our overall record is. I don't know if we're 3 or 4 games under 500. Man, we're 4 games under 500. We're slipping here a little bit. We got to dial this thing back in. Is audio good? Okay, we got shots over our shoulder. Anatomy and physiology. You know what? Here's what I would do. I would go 10 minutes hard study, 5 minutes off. Just make sure those 10 are quality. Quality. Vale Hall, I know I've asked you 800 times, but I haven't seen the response. I saw you left Disky. Is that like the meme I just always ask? Vale Hall. Key me? No key today. You see the answer every time. All right, one more time. What's the answer? Gotta run those homework sets, 100%. Oh, too many notifications. Ooh. I don't know what that is, but it feels like we could slide it on here. What is this for? Minus 35% recoil. Can we do it in the raid? Probably not wise, but we can do it. Cannot attach well in raid. Well, we could detach well in raid. Alright, so decent start. The rain's calmed down here a little bit. Look at that. It's a nice little Adobe Photoshop touch. It's worse than the one you have. Okay. Alright, I think it's time to go here. Rain's calmer inside. I mean, we should just take all this stuff because we're going to go a quick extract here and get a nice dub. Ever notice your gloves in the rain? No, what does it look like? Perfectly dry? No, there's droplets on them. Can't wait to get the PC built so you can play Tarky. Nice. I feel like that's, if you don't mind putting a PC together, that's an extremely cost-efficient way. You can even cut a few corners and be alright. The only place I wouldn't cut is I wouldn't cut the graphics card. But I wouldn't swing for the fences on your graphics card either, because you may not need it. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely wouldn't go bottom of the barrel, but I wouldn't go full Lambo mode on a graphics card either. Alright, let's dial here. Yo, Travis, what's going on? Yeah, I think RAM's like an easy catch-up, right? Like, RAM, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Not our best shooting today, Tex, but that's alright. There's some wicked recoil on this thing. Gotta remember, tenant number 1. Scavs are like bananas. They come in bunches, so as much as we want to sit here and loot this guy, we're gonna do it. Eat. Search his pockets. No one shoot us. No one shoot us. Another dead body right there. Hang tight. Looks like it's been looted. Alright, it's time to go here. You know what? You know what the best way to start Tarkov is? With a W in your back pocket. Whoa! It's better to be lucky than to be good. So, Jerry, thank you very much. Reach into your dang minkus. Where's our dang? There it is. Reach into your back pocket. Spam the hard W. Oh, we needed that when we cut the overall down to a 3-loss gap. Oh my gosh. Yo, if today's that kind of Tarky day, we'll take it, put it in our back pocket, and enjoy it. You know what that calls for? Calls to enjoy that one. Let's sell everything. Keep nothing. I don't care if there's art of the deal. We will keep the masks, though. Nah, you know what? If we're buying pack, we're taking 18 steps backwards. Sell everything. Even the figurine? Yes, even the figurine. We're selling it all. So let's get a quick counter on this one. What is this worth? You know what? We need ruples, otherwise I'd sell him the stuff. Alright, so we got 79,000 G's. You know, before we dump the inventory. Zero. How many thousand ruples do you think we made on that run? You gotta type it in the chat and we'll do a conglomeration. I'm literally gonna sell him everything. This music's really good. Sell everything. Protect nothing. Alright, so what was the average on that one? It was what, a 100k run? Oh, wait, we're not done yet. Dunka, 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 dunka. $100K run, we took some heat. But we're going to be all right. 100K run plus. Another 25. Ragman likes this junk, doesn't he? He loves that garbage. You take it. 135K raid, we'll take it. I feel like this is a great, like, in-between raid song. Yo, Fing, appreciate the host. Legacy Don in the red shirt. Gold chain. For the very first time, courtesy of Jeff Beasy. Exclamation point prime spam in chat. Legacy 100% invented broadband modems. Thank you so much for your support of the show. Welcome the community. Now, you guys said this ammo's trash, right? So we want to keep M995. So we will sell this in your guys' honor. Is there anything else we could do to the gun to make it less recoil? Dum 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 dum. Love the song, Nice Profits. You know what? Let's call that song Nice Profits. Should we call the song Nice Profits? I think we should. Don't get, don't get, don't get, don't. Also, the other thing I was thinking, if we survive this next raid, I want to buy a helmet with a deal. Don't get. All right, so the best they say. The best they say is M995. Oh. Only 500 per ballot. Hold on, is that the cheapest? No, we can get it down to 420 a ballot. Oh, no, check that. 395 a ballot. Sometimes you just gotta search around a little bit. 23,000. We almost got you baited. That's the first time we've almost got you baited. Wow. That was dirty. I wish there was a way just to sort it in rupees. So what's the best? 459 per ballot? Looks like the best deal. I think so. We'll buy 120. How much does this cost us? Ugh, 55 and... All right, so we got an extra 30. Now, the next question is... We got car kit. We could repio this up. I'm okay with that because we got to spend some money with skier anyways. I think other than that, I think we're pretty good. We could sell these. You know what? Let's run it back here. I feel like we start low. We do the low falutency run. Then we go a hospi run here. I feel like that's the sets we run here. Oh, I should have bought a Suppio, right? Almost got you baited. Do I have any longer barrels available? You know what? Can we back out or is it too late? We'll do it next one. I'd like to upgrade the gun. If we have a W, I'd like to spend a little monies on the gun. SMP, appreciate the host. Thanks for also SMP. Thank you for all the kind comments on Instagram. I appreciate it. Longer barrel and a Suppy will reduce recoil. What will get our fist out of our fanny pack? What will do that? That guy's still making money. The game round sounds weird. Why? We can also buy a new grip. I thought we had a decent grip on this thing. Yo, real quick, if you guys are dialed in right now, I always like to do a quick temperature check. Spam in the chat, city, state, country that you're from, whatever your level of comfort is. I always like to see where people dial in from. A $500 gaming chair gets your hand out of your chest. What? Netherlands? Fuad, where in Michigan? England, US of A, Belgium, Norway, the Milky Way, LA. I see you out there in the 818-213. Columbus, I see you out there in the 614. Yo, Sol, you're from Washington, D.C. I didn't know that. Southern Cal, Serbia, Sweden, Wisconsin, Pittsburgh, PA, Long Island, New York. Is there a short island, New York? I need a button that goes...
You play to win
Edinburgh.
the game.
Scotland, excuse me, is pronounced Edinburgh. I don't know what KCK is. Yo, Flint. I don't know the zip code or the area code up there. Saugatuck. Middle Michigan. Mid-Michigan, what they call it around these parts. Alabama. From Minneapolis, live in D.C. Yo, Alabama, I see you out there in Huntsville. Going to Cheddar's, getting a cheddar baked biscuit. You're from the UK, but you live in Vienna, Austria. Nice. You need a bot that can drop a pin on each place where we're from on a map. You just went into my synapses and created my dream. All right, this is a unique spawn for us here. This is super unique for us. And by unique, I mean unfamiliar. So we got to be careful here because we got a lot of monies on our back. Yo, Brandon Shreds. I would gladly test that bot for you. Inside of the white building is a green building. So I'm guessing there's tunnel right there. So Hospy's this way. I'm not a big cottage guy. This is still shorelines, yeah. Copper, what's good, by the way? Copperhead, is that a snake? It sounds like a snake or a fish. Copperhead. Go to the safe house first. Broken Wretch, my working knowledge of the cottages is -15. There's a copperhead fish. Ah, copperhead snake. Also add to the dream meme deck. I hit a button. It's like probably 30 seconds of prep. And it's just a clip of Snake Eater when she sings "What a Thrill." I gotta add that. If we weren't in a precarious position right now, I'd bust out the Book of Acquiescence and write that in the meme deck. Automata. Down the red shirt gold chain for 8 consecutive months. Says Kate months. Let's go. Automata. Thank you so much for the support. Yo, someone's probably over here. There's 2. There's 2. We may have got 1. I got no Kobe's. Did we get the 1? You guys think we got the 1? Man, I gotta go back and get that gear. I hear him. Go. Welcome to the big show, kid. You come running around the pockets. You better check the haystacks. You better check them. Because if you don't check them, you're going to get sent to the meat factory.
Cool.
Every single day of the week, and we're processing on a daily basis. Now, let's not get BM here, kid. Let's get our loot, get our scoot, and get out of here. We don't need to search this kid. Maybe the first time in the history of the show, we won a 2v1 situation. Maybe. I don't think we've ever won a 2v1 situation ever. Did we get the other guy? We did? Yo, for just a brief moment in time, I know what it feels like to be good. Just a brief moment in time. What? It's Mosin Monday. What in the absolute is that? What is that? I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. I know what it is, and I know what it ain't. It's a Mosin, and today is our day for Mosins. I want that yak pack. Nice. Oh, we got room, boys. We got room. What is this Mosin? I think it's time. It's time to skeet. Little. I got a little bit of the shakes right now. Time to go. Anything else we want to do here? We're wasting space right here. Wasting space and time. Just get out of here. Yeah, I don't have any space for that body armor. But we do have the Giselle Brady Bunchen. I'm okay with that. And I'm also okay with reversing our sets and getting the heck out of here. We're gonna divert our attentions. Get another kill, dude. Space for one more Jackie. Look, I'm telling you right now. You can count on one finger how many times we won a 2v1 situation. Thought I just heard someone. Eat my helmet, it's insured. It's not a bad idea. Yo, can I get some dang front, dang seat spam in the chat? Thank you for that dang front, dang seat. Yeah, let's get out of here. We got a Jackie and a Mosin. I don't even know what kind of Mosin this is. Desert Storm Mosin? How is this a Mosin? What is that Mosin? Alright, so where do we want to go here? We could check out Green Smoke Monster. We'll probably end up going CCP here. Pipe Snake Mosin. I'm telling you. Alright, so we need to collectively break that down. Because I don't want to be hubris. But if you can please at me and tell me why you think we won that 2v1, and being dialed in is not a correct answer. I'm looking for tactical advice. I mean, it's a correct answer. We were dialed, but I'm more looking at what did we do right that allowed us to win that 2v1. Let's get out of here first. I mean, even if we die, we still won the 2v1. Holding corners. You heard and saw them first. Broke line of sight, waited for pursuit, didn't make noise. Like, those are all nuggets we can put in our back pocket and save for some dipping sauce at a later moment. You waited to engage the first guy, then drop rap back. I believe the shooting them without being shot yourself was good. More often than not, confidence, accompanying map awareness with a little luck. You have a space Mosin. Okay. Good positioning on the church. You knew it was a loot spot. Patience was a factor. Not dying immediately. We took a few shots running away, not a ton. The retreat was risky, but the other was careless enough to run around and you had your peak ready. Superior will, skill, determination, absolute unit. I would disagree with that, but thanks for the gas up. A young Daniel would have engaged both with potato shots standing on the hill. Those are all very... every statement I've heard is true. But let's get out of here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, he moved. Oh, he's still there. I don't know if we got him. I don't know if we got him. What is dead may never die. Left alt to hold breathe. Ah. Keep an eye for that sniper up there too. Vote Y in chat if you think we got him. N in chat if you think we didn't. Uh-oh. Someone else nearby. Dial. Looks like the green smoke is gone. I've been spotted. Dial. Sometimes you gotta make a tactical retreat. Was that a SV98? I don't know. You guys, I would be heavily reliant on dang front, dang seat.
Are you kidding me? Where are we at in society today? Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40! I'm not a kid! Write something about me.
Hang tight. I'm not saying we're not going to engage. I just didn't like our sets there. So let's run different sets. Hang tight. The clickbait of 2019. If you were there, you were there. He's up there somewhere. But we'll wrap. You think we didn't win a 2v1 today? You
and then say that the coaches said he was scared? That ain't true!
We won a 2v1 today.
And then to say that we made that decision because Donovan Woods, because he threatened to transfer? That's not true!
It's not true. We won a 2v1 for the first time in the history of Tarkov. Get your facts straight. You saw it go down in person. Now, can we finish the deal here? And go to CCP. Yo, Slow King. Welcome, welcome. I'll tell you what. I don't know the depths of that, but I wish you best. That's like one thing that there's not a whole lot of logic that can defy those situations, right? But I will say, if it is an ending of a relationship, you take that L, you let it sting for a minute, and then you get out back on the old fishing boat. The best way to get over losing a largemouth bass is go out, get yourself a nice bluegill, sunfish. Then all of a sudden, you don't worry about the fish that got away. Gotta be careful how you say that, though, because it can be taken out of context. But glad you're here, man. Dial in, have fun. We got a great community, super supportive. And hope we can distract you, my dude. Funny enough, you use the fish analogy. It's true, man. I'll tell you what, it's extremely true. And I speak that not from reading a philosophy book. I speak it from experience. I've told a couple situations. Maybe one or two I've talked about. When you set the table, you got everything lined up, and then you get the call that says, hey, I'm not going. You're like, yo, that stings. I get it. But you never take your oar out of the water. I won't talk about it much, and once I tell one story about that, I won't retell it. Because, like, you know.
Are you kidding me?
You know,
Where are we at in society today?
I'm married now.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm
You will.
40.
You'll get there.
I'm not a kid. Write something about me. Or
Alright, let's get out of here.
Sit yourself down.
Let me get out of here. Because I know you guys are writing messages. Hold on, let me get out of here. Because we need to enjoy this victory. We're not there yet, but it's been a long time since we've gone 2-0. Ryan, Gary, Laterno. I'm not going to blow the top off anything. The gauntlet trio. I'm not going to, but I'll tell you what, if you're just tuning in now because you're recovering from your sashimi dinner last night, you missed a 2v1 situation. Let me give you a little spoiler. Guess who won the 2v1 situation? First time in the history of the show. It's one of those days, but I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one thing. You don't read that clickbait stuff.
if you want to go after an athlete, one of my athletes, you go after one that doesn't do the right things. You don't downgrade him because he does everything right and may not play as well on Saturday. And you let us make that decision. That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage. And the editor that let it come out is garbage.
I feel like I got to show Ryan real quick. Ryan, are you here? I got to show you the clickbait award of 2019. All right, he's here. I'm sorry. This could get us bopped, but I got to get live reaction on this one. Biggest clickbait. This is from a press publication in Detroit. Lions showed us how to win the Super Bowl. Bill Belichick. Just let that marinate for a second. And then please formulate your response. I mean, that's what. There's 2 Detroit papers. That's one of them. Let me tell you which. And I was talking about earlier, in a weird way, like, I respect it, but it's the most blatant version of clickbait. So the Patriots won, and the Detroit headlines, the Detroit Lions have never won a Super Bowl. So the head coach of the Patriots, who's won 800 Super Bowls, said one thing about the Lions, and they took the quote, "The Lions helped us win the Super Bowl." All right, let's press on and get the heck out of here. Yeah, it's like they're giving 100% credit to the Lions. We did it, boys. Get that parade going in Detroit. We've done it. All right, so we're almost out of here, completing our first 2v1 situation. In a year and a half, almost 2 straight years of Tarkov, never won. Never won a 2v1. Excuse me. Gotta remember one, it's not over yet. Scavs are like bananas. Those bullets we just fired, 500 ruples a pop. We're out here sprinkling like it's granules of salt. I know we should not loot here, because it's overexposed, but I'm also overly greedy today. You got it. Sometimes you got to run the sets, and the sets call for extra greed today. Yeah, I want that Vepr. I don't think we have room for it, though. All right, it's time to go. There's 500 for you, my friend. give me a grenadine. Give me a waffle. Give me a waffle. Oh, I missed it. I'll tell you what. We may have pulled it out. Reach into your back pocket. Just reach in there. And we're going to celebrate the victory with the little Animal Crossing. Because it's working for us right now. Where's the dub? Spam the hard dub, you poggers in chat. Man. Lone Wolf game. Sorry, Austin. Sorry we had to take you and your buddy Vegan Bacon out. He was probably just showing his boy Tarkov for the first time. He's like, yeah, I'm all geared up. I got the space modes. And little did he know, in a 1v1 situation. 2v1. Your boy elevated his game.
Cool.
Alright, let's take a minute. Let it soak in here. Enjoy our Giselle Bundchen armor. And we'll get a dollar amount on that one. We got a scoped Jackie nonetheless. Not just a regular Jackie, scoped Jackie. Couple press kits armors. NACL helmet. Couple scav BPs. And just let that Animal Crossing set in. Get me Tarky off though. Farming the wins, I'll tell you what. It is Mosin Monday, and I don't know what this is. Archangel. Brought to you by Arizona State. The Sun Devils logo right there. What is this thing? It's a great song. You know where we had to get it from, though. I'm guessing these are Mosins. Alright, so we didn't really get that much gear on that run, oddly enough. We didn't get much sellable gear. Those are 10-shot Mosins? Is that an auto Mosin? Alright, so let's stack these here real quick. Yo, those $500 bullets helped us out. Yo, how about the end of that song? Hold on, run that back. Run that back. Wait for it. Wait for it. You can see the band, like, they're getting ready to wrap the set. The lead singer's right. It's really good. That's it. That's one of the rare. I mean, I haven't curated new bangers in a while. I found that banger in about 38.7 seconds. This was another one. We haven't given it a lot of due time in court though. Hold on. I feel like this one like is getting you right a little bit early. So we didn't really make much on that run, but we did get a dub. Dunk. I mean, this is like, hold on, let me just set the stage. So this is, so here's the stage here. You're going on your first ever vacation. Maybe you're at an all-inclusive. Maybe it's Joe's Crab Shack, South Carolina. It's about 5:30. You get there for the early bird special. Waiter brings you a plate. Says, would you like the shrimp cocktail or the oyster marmalade? Sun's starting to come down. You get your happy hour of free Coca-Cola beverages in. Then all of a sudden, couple hours later, sun goes down, moon goes up, because that's how it works. The tiki torches get lit around the place. Some of the dinner table, high top tables get removed. This band steps down. And after hours starts, they're getting ready. The strobe light starts going. And you get ready for part 2 of the evening. Oh. And then all of a sudden, all the people you saw eating very casually, eating very, what's the word? Conservatively. They're out there on the dance floor. Sorry. All right, sorry. Let's press on here. I gotta buy a little more ammo here. We'll be all right. I saw the vision in the head. I saw the vision, and cause I feel like I've seen it before. I don't know where, but I've seen it. I've seen it. Let's buy some more of that good ammo, huh? That 995 good. Dunk. With no debate this time. But I'm telling you, this is the song that this is the first song that gets people out on the dance floor. And you got a little hint. You got a little hint of Animal Crossing right there with the guy. What instrument is that? Hold on, what instrument is that right there? Is Fury still here? Fury, bro. What is that instrument? What is that? That's really good. Hold on. Electric clarinet. Someone get Fury. Can we buy it? We bought ammo. It's really good. We've been finding bangers lately. Alright, we're gonna save this Mosin. Just in case things go awry. Alright, we're gonna re-up here again. Also, we said we were gonna buy a visor, right? Yo, Fury, what instrument is that? In case you missed it, let me play it for you again. What is that? Can we put a visor on this thing? It's a Melodica. Excuse me, little brother spam in chat. Can I get a little brother spam in chat? Melodica, excuse me? I'm sorry. I'm going, I'll tell you what, they put, normally I ask for 2 to 3 pump of sugar flavoring in my coffee. Today they slipped me an extra Jimmy. There's 4 in there. I can feel the extra sugar. All right, what do we need here? I'm sorry. We need a visor. We need a Josh visor. I said we were going to upgrade that. There's no visor for this helmet? What about this one? That's exactly the same one. How much corn syrup, though? I don't know, Ryan. Gary, why don't you tell me? Tell me, what's the dangers of corn syrup? Not like I don't believe there's dangers. I believe there's dangers. But I know you got some intel. I know you got some knowledge in there. Just hit us with the knowledge. Yo, Realms, we're 2-0. And we won a 2v1 situation. All right, we'll go one more with no face shield. Yo, by the way, Divine Prodigy down in the red shirt gold chain for 3 consecutive months says, thanks for providing positive entertainment. Gotta love supporting local talent. Yo, I appreciate it, man. Divine Prodigy, where are you from again? Mark the Dead, thank you for the 16 months. Acquiescence, appreciate the over-the-top loyalty. Zesty Wiggles, down in the red shirt gold chain for 8 consecutive months, courtesy of Jeff Beasley, exclamation point Prime. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And Fuhrer Fluffers, down in the red shirt gold chain, courtesy of the light blue button in the upper right-hand corner for 11 straight months, as almost a year. The 999 gold chain is waiting for you. Nothing wrong with a little subsidized sweetener every now and then. So here's my question. Like, I'm a little, like, modern marveled over it. Like, how did they find a way to turn corn into so many things? Gas for vehicles, clothing, sugar, oil. How did they do that? I mean, that's, like, pretty impressive. Now, it's not saying that it's good for you to ingest. Corn clothing? You've never heard of corn clothing? It's called hemp. I'm just joking. Where are we? I'm not dialed. You know my Saint Laurent corn silk penny loafers. Alright, so this is not a good spawn for us. Because I don't know this way. But we're going to do a long wrap here. To low falutency. Plastic cups made out of corn. Everything but is made out of corn except corn. That's borderline Little Brother, but because it's from Scarface. That would be a great meme. If that's where you got it from, Ryan. To have that scene illustrated from Scarface, but instead of Scarface, all the characters, instead of humans, they're corn stalks. He must have got it from a meme. You don't tell me you have to put on some corn husks when you've forgotten to do laundry. I don't know for a fact there's clothing made out of corn, but I'd be willing to make a 5 gift sub wager that there's clothing made out of corn.
Down.
Would anyone like to take that wager? Meaning that if there isn't, I'll open up a 5-pack. If there is, you open it up. And I don't know. I'm just going off the top of my dome and natural intellect, which should give you the statistical advantage. Lady Gaga would have worn it by now. I mean, it is... I thought I saw someone just standing out there looking at us. How could they not make clothing out of corn? I guess would be the question if there is none. All right, J Felk. All right, so J Felk's going to take the bet. Let me just remind me. I don't want to do it now because we're exposed. But when we get to a safe area, I'll Google it. I'll see if I can find some clothing made from corn. Today I learned about an amazing new fabric made from corn named Ingeio from the company that invented it. The fabric is color fast, wrinkle free, resilient, drapeable, hypoallergenic, stain resistant, and wicks away moisture. What is hemp, by the way? Like, I know it's supposed to be from Vape Nation, but how though? If Vape Nation vapes it. You know what I mean? Like, and I've seen, like, back in the 90s, you saw hemp necklaces. But it was like, looks like twine. The rest of the, it's the fiber of the cannabis plant. It sounds like Ryan's done some enterprise research into that. I thought did you guys see someone run left to right here? Yep. Yo, your boy is undialed but dialed all at the same time. There he is, boys. Get out the zoomies.
You play to win the game.
Hang in here, boys. Gotta be careful. We don't want to chase waterfalls. We should see him by now if he was beelining it. It's that guy's lucky day. We're sitting here talking about hemp and clothing made from corn.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Thanks, Coach. All right. That would have been a nice shot, too. I think I'm a little, you know what? I don't want to call it gun shy. I just want to make sure that when we run our sets hit home. He had a corn shirt on. I think we should have been able to see him. But we let him off the hook. One bullet is one kill. You're not wrong. Yo, Canuck, what's good? Alright, let's press here. If you have the DSM, what's the DSM? Your love of the halfling's leaf made you soft. Is that like the D&D term for it? This is no judgment zone, by the way, but I've never had the halfling leaf in real life. Desert Storm Mosin? What do you know about the Desert Storm Mosin? It's Lord of the Rings. The hobbits in Lord of the Rings smoked tobacco. Tolkien was a huge tobacco fan. Excuse me. Your little brother spam in chat. Ryan Gary Letourneau. Come on, give me zoomies. Left alt holds breath. He fell down like a stack of oversized Jengas at your local hipster bar. Dan, they cannot call it Jenga. They call it blocks for adults. Yo, whoever... I played this game for 2 years. And I wish I knew who said it. Someone last time in that situation today said, Dan, hold left alt. You hold your breath. Things you learned while playing Tarkov. I played this game for 2 years and didn't know you could hold your breath like that. That was the difference in the ball game. That was some heavy... Can we get some dang front, dang seat in the chat? My zombie, by the way. Heavy dang front, dang seat. That's quintessential dang front, dang seat. That's running your sets. That's filling up your attack 2 backpack. That's living to play another day. Pats Gomo, what's good? See you with the wrench. Gold chain me. Come on. That would just temper it off here. Gold chain. Should we go after a gold chain? Go to Hospi? Or do we chase the playoffs here? 15x dang front, dang seat combo. Respectable endeavor. It's a collective effort around these parts. There's a roller in the cabinets. Yo, a couple people calling their shots. I like it. Zane the editor, what's good, man? Dan, why are you taking all those Western Digitals? Excuse me, they're not Western Digital. They're Seagates. 5400 RPM. 30 gigabyte hard drives. If you want to chase the GC, hit up the cabbies. Your buddy said, I can't stand the long-range scopes. Too much sway, I say. I reply, left alt. He can hit his target now. That's the call sometimes. Excuse me, not DDR. I use SCSI drives. SCSI with a little RAID double nation. That way I get full redundancy. Yo, Vanta, we pulled a Space Mosin today. I've never seen a Space Mosin, but we have one. I have two 5400 RPM hard drives rated together with the SCSI interface. But you know what? Only the real ones know about SCSI. If you know about SCSI, please type the acronym in chat. Yo, Macros knows about the SCSI. That's the kind of stuff I picked up as a 7-year-old. And this is gonna date me, and some of you guys are gonna have no clue what I'm talking about. Back in the day, so I grew up with computers. My dad would take me to, well, I would go with them or take me to. They used to have these things called computer shows. So like imagine like a trading show, but there was just computer parts. And we're talking like late 80s, early 90s where like, you know, it ain't like it is now. I'll tell you that right now. That's how your boy knows about SCSI drives. I know I don't have SCSIs in my computer, but it was like, I mean,
Sit yourself down.
I can see it in my head, man. I can see the different venues they were at, like local. One was at a local rec center. One was at like what are those things called? Not an Eagles club. What are those Eagles clubs things called? Like a lodge. One was at a lodge. Not like a lodge, but it was like a lodge group. Your granddad won a 56K modem at a silent auction. Yo, P. Gouda. Yo, I got a bunch of submarinos. Let me get out of here. I feel like we're at a 2-0 run right now. And if I don't dial, we're gonna go to 2-1. But there used to be this guy called Steve. And Steve, he was there was like 3 games vendors there. And like the other 2 vendors at these computer shows, because you see all the same guys, you know? So 2 of the vendors sold games like retail and shareware, right? So like, you know, fresh in the Jewel CD package. And then there was Steve, big box game vendor. They were all banged up, chewed up. He dealt used computer games. So you better believe when young Daniel would hit up the computer shows with his dad, I didn't care about RAM, SCSI. I didn't care about the retail games vendor. I went right for Steve. Steve, what do you got? I'd spend 30 minutes just pulling out the big box games, looking at them. And then I'd always look at, like, the title Leisure Suit Larry, and I'm like, this is like when I'm 7 or 8. I'm like, I can't grab that. You know, of course I want to look at it, but...
Sit yourself
like,
down.
What, number 1, Steve probably won't let me. Number 2, what do I say if I get caught with it? But anyways. No, he wasn't duping them. Like, if you bought a game, you beat it. and you bring it. You gave it to him, and you got Steve bucks. So you know, you buy the latest Sierra adventure game, maybe Space Quest 3. You play it. You bring it to Steve. It maybe retail was like $50. You bring it to Steve. You got like 20 Steve bucks. It's better than 0 Steve bucks. Then you take the 20 Steve bucks, buy the next Sierra adventure game for about $38. It was used. The box had a few dents in it, but the discs were good. I couldn't tell you if the not copyright protection, but you know, the security codes they would put in there, like the wheels. I couldn't always tell you if they had all the stuff you needed, but hang in here. It's been a quiet raid here. I don't feel good about checking Scav Island, so we're not gonna check it. Steve bucks on the new crypto. Yep. Yeah, like the copy.
Sit yourself down.
Dial. Heavy dial here. I wonder if that's the one that just got dropped like a sack of russets. Hang tight. Dang Mink is spamming chat. Go get him.
Let's
Please go get the loot. Go get that loot. Someone's close. I heard very quiet steppers. You hear those? He's up here. Yo, my body's pumping 20 more gallons of blood in the system than it needs to right now.
Let's go.
Check the cliff. I mean, there were faint steppers, but they were close steppers. I'll wrap the cliff. I'm okay with that. I mean, I felt the veins in my body going from like a straw to like the size, the diameter of a 2-liter bottle of pulp. That's called high blood pressure. Sometimes these analogies get away from you. Just a matter of an experience. I don't anticipate him staying still, but is that something or is that a rock? It's a dead body. Looks like that looks like a knee, doesn't it? Knee and arm. All right, you guys make the call here. Why to stay here and hunt? And if you think he's gone and we need to move on with our life. I'm telling you, he was close. There's someone lurking. A little extract camping. I don't think we've ever done that on the show. Not intentionally.
Sit yourself
Camp is
down.
extreme BM. I'm with you on that. Brett Alandowski. But you got to think Hospi's rated by now. So I guess we could just get the heck out of here. Tactical Overwatch location. Hang tight here. So we got a decision to make here. I feel like a lot of times passed in the raid, but I think we may get a run through here because no, we got one bop, didn't we? Let's loot some of these bodies here. Hang tight. So basically what we don't want here is we don't want to get a run through, which means it's like worse than a tie, but not a loss. Excuse me, my son. Excuse me, my son. Nikita! Jebaited. I couldn't F that. F button that. Alright, looks like this whole raid is a little messed up. So I think we're gonna get a RT penalty. But it's better to get an RT penalty than to take an L in your back pocket. Maybe this is a little preemptive, but we'll take it. No extract? Hey! What happens now? Stay here? Do we alt F4? What do we do? How do we get out of this? All right, I'm seeing conflicting reports. Some people said run out, run back in. Some people said alt F4. Dunka. Little flex right there. The game is down. Nikita, we're about to set a new record, go 5-0 today. Vote Y in chat if you think we can't extract because we BM'd by playing Animal Crossing. Vote N in chat if you think That wasn't the reason why. Either way.
And then say that the coaches said he was scared? That ain't true.
It's not true.